So, Conan, did you watch SmackDown?
Yes.
Joe, what was the rating? Was it like one? I think it was like 1.99 like million or something like that.
SmackDown rating. Well, it says SmackDown rating falls below. Yep, 1.99. But the headline is
Right.
falls below 2 million.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we were talking about the VMAs yesterday. I meant to drop this in. Is the VMAs have dropped in popularity through the years, obviously, but actually, Raw, AEW, and SmackDown all beat the VMAs. That shows you how many people are watching that anymore. You know.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Backstage, Sami knocked on Roman's door. So the Usos came in the hall, and Jimmy was kind to him, but Jay pointed out that he lost a 5-way match. Sami assumed Roman would want to see him, but Jay was telling him to get lost, but then Roman said he could enter the room. Reigns had Zayn take a seat next to him and asked him how he was doing. Zayn said his jaw was still sore from last week, but Reigns said he lost, and Zayn said he technically lost, and Reigns said sometimes bad things happen, so what we can do to redeem ourselves. And Zayn said that's how he sees it. Reigns asked Zayn if he thought he forgot. He said he was alone and appreciated Zayn helping him out, and Reigns said that's something family would do. Zayn said Reigns can count on him for anything. Reigns said he needed a favor, and he told Zayn that he needed Drew McIntyre occupied and distracted. Zayn said he had a match with McIntyre and added that Reigns could not have asked a better person. Zayn said he would get in McIntyre's head, throw down a blanket, have a picnic, and do a little dance in there. When he was doing his little dance, by the way, Jey Uso broke character and started laughing. He had to cover his mouth. Zayn said it could be a bonding moment if they all did it together. Reigns said he's extremely distracting. He told Zayn that he's a chance to become main event. Jimmy wished Zayn luck and slapped hands with him, and Sami hoped Jay would do the same, but Jay just pointed to the door. What did you think of this?
This was incredible. Again, the Usos were great. Roman was great. And Sami was great. Just really good stuff.
I mean, this is like the glaring difference between like backstage segments in each company. This is like a storyline with acting and everything. And like in the other, in AEW, it's like, hey, guys, last time I wrestled you, we went to a 30-minute time limit draw.
Yeah, I'll see you on Rampage. Yeah. Right.
And this is a good soap opera storytelling. It's classic.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
Backstage, Usos approached Zayn. Jimmy said Roman doesn't talk like that to everyone and told Zayn that was a big opportunity for him. Jay said Zayn blew it last week and told him not to blow it again, and Zayn questioned why he had to be so negative before his match. Jay barked at Zayn for talking behind his back last week and told him to take care of his business. And this was really good because Jay is pissed because he heard Sami, burying him behind his back, and he had to be held back by Jimmy.
Right.
So you can tell there's a lot of heat between Jay and Zayn right now. This is good stuff.
Really good stuff.
The second part of the McIntyre video package aired and focused on his redemption and capturing the WWE Championship. And he spoke about taking down Reigns and fulfilling his destiny in front of 70,000 people. I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win. Because there's no way he can lose after this package. This is like a coronation package that they were doing. And plus, too, it's 2 years that Roman's going to be champion on Friday. So he's reaching that the milestone. So I think maybe he might be he could lose the next. I don't know. We'll see.
It'd be a good move. I mean, being that they're in England,
I'm going to read you what Jason Powell says here. Drew McIntyre made his entrance for the main event. The stupid sword is back.
Ugh.
All right, so we have Zayn and Zayn and Sami here for the main event. Sami always has a good match with everybody. Everybody and their mother knew that he was going to lose. So Drew beats him with the Claymore kick. And after the match, Roman runs out and attacks McIntyre from behind. McIntyre came back by running Reigns through the ropes into the post. And the Usos attacked McIntyre, who fought them off and then turned into a spear from Reigns. And the Usos brought chairs in the ring and beat McIntyre with them while Reigns stood by. And Reigns had the Uso toss McIntyre to ringside where they tossed him over the broadcast table. The Usos picked up McIntyre, ran him into the barricade, and Jimmy held McIntyre against the barricade, and then Zayn hit him with a haluva kick. Zayn held McIntyre, and the Usos battered him with the top piece of the ring steps. Then Reigns stood in the ring and watched it all play out, and then had the Usos roll him into the ring, and Reigns grabbed McIntyre's head and told him the top of the mountain belongs to him, and McIntyre will never have it until he's done with it. Reigns put McIntyre in the guillotine choke and then released him and placed a chair over his chest and neck and then sat down on it while the Usos draped the belts over his shoulders. And Reigns looked into the camera and said, "The whole industry runs off him. I want somebody to take it from me," Reigns said. This was good heat to end the show. What'd you think?
This was great. The match was great. The beatdown was great. And I used to think those chairs were gimmicked because of how hard they whoop each other with it. But no, they're not gimmicked because they showed a close-up picture of his back, and it looked like he'd been whipped with a belt. Yeah. They beat the out of him. Yeah. Very physical, I love the part at the end where he's sitting, he's
Yeah,
on
sitting
a
on
chair,
top. It's a good visual with the
and
camera.
he's got
shot
the
there.
2 belts. He's come take it from me. Good way to end the show.
Yeah, he works. He works.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the other company, they would have done a thing where, but and they wouldn't finish a show like that. Some like the Street Profits would have ran them off. And like they're
Right,
filming it.
right.
So.
Or the Dark Order, yeah.
The dark-